My story can never be told. I write all I know of it, and then I throw the pages to the wind.
So in Byzantium, you star opposite Gemma Arterton, John Lee Miller, to name but a few. What was it like working with them?
It was brilliant. I mean, I worked with Gemma more than anyone else, and we just had a laugh on set. Really, we got on straight away, and lovely Sam Riley was in it as well, and he's just a joy to be around. So.
And Gemma Arterton plays your mother, and she's in her mid-20s. How was it, given that there's only 8 years between you, how was it fleshing out that sort of mother-daughter relationship? How did you go about doing that?
The interesting thing about their relationship is that it goes from being quite a maternal mother-daughter intimate relationship to a sisterhood, really, this very sisterly kind of cat fight type scenario between the two of them, where they really are at each other's throats, and it was great to play that with Gemma, because we, as I said, we did get on very well from the off, and we did become close throughout the shoot, so we were just kind of comfortable doing that sort of stuff, and it came out quite naturally. And I think it helped that there were only a few years in the difference between us to bring that out, you know.
You've now played sort of an alien and a vampire back to back.
Yeah.
How do you go about sort of preparing for these non-human roles? Do you tackle it differently?
Not really, no. I mean, I did feel after Byzantium and The Host, which I did one after the other, that I was kind of desperate to play a human. And a very normal kind of current girl, and luckily I got to do that. But I think it's just really down to the script, and it's down to the director and everything. I mean, really, it was the same kind of approach. I just talk to the director a lot and read the script a lot, and the character starts to come out naturally.
There comes a time in life when secrets should be told.
When talking about vampire films, do you feel that Twilight has sort of defined the genre now?
I think media-wise, yes, it has defined the genre, but I think we still need to remember all the other great vampire films that have come out, like Neil's film Interview with a Vampire, which is a really classic kind of vampire tale. It's very gothic and very different to Twilight. I mean, Twilight's very modern, you know, it's very kind of current, and it was a real fresh take on it, and very, it was very much something for a young audience. This one isn't, you know, and I think really a lot of people would compare to Twilight just because it's done the best out of all of them, really, but you need to kind of open your mind a bit to all of them. So.
Yeah. In the film, you are quite an accomplished pianist.
200 years practice.
Well,
that'll do.
That'll do it for you.
Yeah.
And did you play the piano before, or was that just for the part, and have you kept it up?
I hadn't played the piano before. I had always wanted to play, and I was always really drawn to pianos when I was a kid, but I never learned to play, just because I think I started when I was young, so I never really had time to do any of that kind of stuff, really. And so when Neil said it to me that he felt like Eleanor should be an impeccable piano player, I thought, yeah, that's great, because I can take piano lessons. So he gave me a Beethoven sonata, which apparently takes someone 10 years to learn. Yeah. And it was wonderful, and I loved it. I haven't played it since, but I will go back to it soon.
And just to ask you a bit about your style, do you have any sort of favourite designers that you like to wear on the red carpet?
I like Miu Miu, and I like Simone Rocha, Rodarte. I mean, the stuff that I wear day to day is very much vintage stuff. A lot of stuff from Urban Outfitters. But when I'm on the red carpet, I mean, it depends really. Now, I'm kind of learning more and more about fashion as I go on, and working with the stylist that I do over in the States as well. Like, she brings all this great stuff to me from really young, new designers. So it's nice to learn a bit about them.
They'll destroy you, Ella! This is the end.